Good morning, world.
Good morning.
So, we're doing another reaction review because I've watched this song and listened to it. Cedric hasn't heard it yet. This was a request from you. You wanted us to do another one by Aaron Lewis, otherwise known as Aaron Lewis.
Aaron Lewis.
And it's called Country Boy.
Country fella.
Country fella. I can't call him
We'll
Country
say
Boy,
boy.
he said.
Yeah.
He said I'm not allowed.
Oh my goodness. Here we go. I'm Cedric.
And I'm Brian. And this is Cedric and Brian. So I'm excited. We get to see another true reaction from Cedric. And you know what's funny is it's Aaron Lewis kind of went country. I always was the guy who, I'm not into country. Not even really into rap either. He is the country guy. He likes country music. And I am moving to Tennessee probably in about 5 years. I got a place there. I've been getting more and more familiar with country music. And there's a lot of country I like. I like the Florida Georgia line type of stuff.
Yeah, like that vibe.
Yeah, kind of rock country.
Okay.
But we're going to hit this. But before we do that, it's getting scary out there. We know it's getting scary. Are you prepared?
Like Brian says, are you prepared? Do you have enough food, water, and other essentials to get you through tough times? If not, check out My Patriot Supply. They're the nation's #1 preparedness company, and they've served millions of American families just like yours. Right now, you can save 25% off their popular 4-week emergency food kit, which will keep you well fed for 4 weeks worth of breakfast, lunch, dinner, drinks, and snacks, totaling over 2,000 calories a day. This food stays fresh for up to 25 years in proper storage, so it will be there when you need it. In fact, you may need it a lot sooner than that.
So don't wait. Go to www.preparewithcedricandbrian.com.
That's www.preparewithcedricandbrian.com.
Yep. All right, you ready to hit this?
Let's do it.
Again, thank you to all our subscribers out there, even the ones who got unsubscribed and resubscribed. I don't know how that happens.
Right.
For suggesting this song. Another really good song. So here we go. You let me know when you want to stop since you've never seen this before.
Okay.
Now I grew up down an old dirt road in a town you wouldn't know. My pops picked the place up for $1,500 back in 1964. My grandfather was a drinker back in the day, he put him down. But a war is known to change a man, and the whiskey's known to change a man.
So a couple good lines there. One that caught me because I'm looking for property back in Tennessee, and I'm not sure where he's from. He might be the Ozarks or something like that. But $1,500 back in 1964 to buy a house.
Sounds about right.
Holy cow! Could you imagine?
That first line hit me like he said his grandfather was a drinker, and I talked to my dad many times. Those of you know my dad grew up in Mississippi, and he's one of 9, and him and his brothers, they said there wasn't a lot of industry back then, so that was their pastime. They drank, and they drank hard from morning till night.
And the downside of alcohol that we know, and those of you who are hog fans who watch our channel, you know, they can have some pretty devastating repercussions. And that line at the end, whiskey is known to change a man. So you can take a really nice person, and sometimes nice people, when they get drunk, they're not nice anymore. And it has to do with a lot of domestic abuse. It has to do with alcohol. So, I mean, when we talk about things that really, if the government wanted, you know, everything to be safer, but it's a balance. Everything's a balance.
Right.
You know? Again, free will, freedom. What does your shirt say today? Ban idiots, not guns. You're so controversial. I wore this in honor of Aaron because he has "Don't Tread on Me" tattooed on his neck. So.
To change a man. That's not me. I rarely drink from the bottle, but I'll smoke a little weed. I still live in the sticks where you wouldn't go, in a town of 1,200 off an old dirt road, and a country boy is all I'll ever be. Now it's been 12 years since I sold my soul to the devil in LA. said, sign your name here on the dotted line, and your songs, they all will play.
So I just want to point something out. Did you see that fiddle guy?
Yeah.
That's Charlie Daniels from the
Oh.
Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Okay.
So
I like
he's
Charlie
got
Daniels.
Charlie Daniels playing with him on this song. So.
This hits hard for me because, Billy, you don't know my backstory. I was born and raised in Los Angeles, and I was just there the other night. I'll make a very long story short. My cousin gave me here tickets to a Lakers game.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't want to go see sporting events, and I was texting
you.
you.
LeBron? Boo LeBron!
Yeah, I did. Okay. And I was texting you about the whole rigmarole because I'm not vaccinated, and I had to go through stuff and say, well, I don't care. It is what it is. And I said, I went to the insurance. I said, I'm vaccinated. Can I get a test? They go, no, it's $150. I'm like, I am not paying $100 to $150 to get a test to go watch a preseason game in Los Angeles. And just, you get there and you walk through the stalls, everyone's wearing masks. The Laker girls are performing with masks on. Everyone has on masks. I'm surprised the players aren't wearing masks while they're playing. LA is just, and you get there, and even though it was my home city where I grew up in, going in there, you just feel dirty. It doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, and he talked about, because I think this song came back in early, 2011 or 2015 or something like that. So 12 years before, when he was with Stained. Yes, we know he was with Stained.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
He sold to the devil, the old story. So, But I just wanted to point out Charlie Daniels there.
Songs, they all will play. Set up shop on Sunset. He put me up at the marquee. He said, you wanna sell 1 million records, boy? You better listen to me.
So for those of you who don't know, the devil there is George Jones.
Jones.
He's an old legendary country singer. He's no longer with us. But, God, he brings in Charlie Daniels and George Jones for this.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I can't believe you don't know this song, being a country guy.
Right.
Listen to that part again. George's classic voice.
He said, you wanna sell 1 million records, boy? You better listen to me. He said, change your style, whiten your smile. You could lose a couple of pounds. If you wanna live this life, you better lose that wife. Do you need your friend around?
Oh, how many times do you hear that story?
Yeah.
It's happening now for a different reason, because COVID. You're losing your friends and you're losing your wife because of, you have your own beliefs. Mm-hmm. But you go there and these producers, they want to make you big, so it's like, you don't need your old friends.
Right.
I mean, we hear this on old groups that they end up separating the singer away and saying, you don't need your bandmates.
Right.
Just to make a buck.
Yeah. And they're trying to promote that, but that's why I love so many independent artists. I don't know if Aaron Lewis is independent or not. Is he?
No, he's probably got a record label because he's been around for
And for those of you know, we're a big Tom McDonald follower, and we just love the fact that he's independent. So he's like, no one's going to say, hey, change your style, whiten your smile, do this, lose some pounds. He goes, nope, it's all me. I'm doing what I want to do because I'm an independent artist.
Yeah, and when the last song we did with Aaron, his manager actually stood behind him. So at least he's got somebody who lets him speak his free will, because, and you can't have a tattoo that says don't tread on me and then give in to the mob.
Right.
Is that why do you need your friend around? I said, no, that's not me. 'Cause the biggest things in life are your friends and family. And I like my jeans and my old t-shirts, and a couple extra pounds never really hurt. 'Cause a country boy is all I'll ever be. 'Cause Hank taught me just how to stay alive. You never catch me out the house without my 9 or 45. I got a big orange tractor and a diesel truck. My idea of heaven's chasing whitetail bucks, and as a country boy, you know I can survive.
I like this.
So this is another reason, though. So I'm not a hunter. I have friends that are hunters. It's just, I like to shoot. Mm-hmm. I like to shoot clay. I like to go and shoot, skeet or trap shooting. personally, I don't think I would like shooting animals, but if I had to survive, but I'm not going to put my feelings on other people that like to do that, because most times if you talk to hunters, they're not trophy hunters. They eat the meat. They go. In fact, my friend who's a hunter, he offers me fish. He offers me the meat when he goes hunting or fishing. So they're just eating what you guys get at the store, unless you're a soy eater, which we talked about in our last episode.
I like the lyrics. I don't leave without my 9 or my 45. He's leaving without his gun, or is he leaving without his last president?
I believe it's his gun,
I'm reaching
Cedric.
there. And then leave it in the comments section for those of you who are big tractor fans. The orange tractor, are you a John Deere fan, or is it Cuda? I think Cuda's the orange one. John Deere's the green one. Yeah, I know my tractors too.
But there's another brand though.
No, those are the big two, though. I think it's John Deere and Cuda. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Cuda's the orange one, John Deere's the green. What's your preference?
I thought there's a yellow, and I don't mean Tonka.
Wow.
Now 2 flags fly above my land and really sum up how I feel. One is the colors that fly high and proud, the red, the white, the blue. The other one's got a rattlesnake with a simple statement to me. Don't tread on me is what it says, and I'll take that to my grave. Because this is me. I'm proud to be American and strong in my belief. And I've said it before, but I'll say it again, 'cause I've never needed government to hold my hand. And I've said it before, but I'll say it again, 'cause my family's always fought and died to save this land. And a country boy is all I'll ever be.
So, it's just refreshing.
Oh, yeah.
And it's maybe, we talk about it, I like some of the, the harder rock punk stuff, but I like it for the music, but a lot of them, the lyrics are so woke.
Right.
We went to the wineries and we hear them singing, the F song, but it's totally kind of, it's supposed to be anti-establishment, but it's basically just pro-establishment now. Or Green Day in the past, they ripped on President Bush at the time, which, and you can't blame them, but with country music I'm finding, and it's not just that they lean right, they're just not afraid to say what's on there.
They say what's on. That's why I've always loved country music. I love it. It. I love the "Don't Tread on Me." And you got that shirt, and it's very symbolic of the rattlesnake. I'm gonna rattle, let you know you're getting close. Yeah. Back off. If you step on me, now we're gonna have issues. Now we're gonna have problems. I don't like the fact that I do like my jeans and my T-shirt. The weight has come. I've been in the weight room. I've been lifting. You've been eating a lot of protein. Getting so don't clown the
big. We're going opposite directions. I've been losing weight. I've still been trying to work out, and he's been gaining. So, what did you say? You're like 30 pounds more than me now?
Yeah.
We used to weigh the same. In fact, when I met him, I was probably 20 pounds heavier than him.
Well, don't bring that up.
Oh.
A country boy is all I'll ever be.
Remember, I had my wife was pregnant, so I had my sympathy weight.
That's right. I remember that.
I love my country. I love my guns. I love my family. I love the way it is now. And anybody that tries to change it has to come through me. That should be all of our attitudes. This is America, and a country boy's good enough for me, son.
And earlier he said, my family fought for the freedoms, and that's what people don't get. People don't realize they're taking your freedoms away. And I know we have to have a balanced society, so we can't, we don't want anarchy. But you have to draw a line, and there has to be a balance. And the problem and this whole COVID thing has brought it to a head, is we don't have balance anymore. They make laws that make no sense, that we talked about in our last episode. It's like, if the vaccine works, then why do you care somebody else doesn't have the vaccine. It doesn't make sense. So it's just a power grab. And so he's basically saying, it's funny because I'm the guy, I'm a suburbanite. I grew up in suburbia, Southern California.
Right.
And I'm the guy, and I'm not looking to go live in Nashville. I mean, I have a place in Nashville which I love, but we're going to live in the sticks.
Right.
We're going to be living on acreage. We're going to have, my sister wants goats, chickens. I want a horse.
Cedric and Brian will continue.
He used to basically raise horses. He had a racehorse at one point. And it's funny, I'm getting to this point in my life, and it's kind of pushing me in that direction. I want to sit on the porch with my guitar, or with my gun and
whittle.
Yeah, and whittle, and like I said,
spit in your Folgers coffee can.
Another reason the left doesn't like people like him is because they think that hunting is so terrible as they eat their Big Mac. And it's just sad. And I'm gonna live out there just target shooting. It's just a fun thing to do.
Right. I love that. I can't remember what video I said it in, but talk about the priorities in life. He basically says it here, God, country, family, work. And like we're saying, they're trying to take that away from us. We have to keep our priorities. And it's said in every single Marvel superhero movie that we've seen since they started, with great power comes great responsibility. Like I said, we can't have anarchy, but I think there's enough of us God-fearing, country-loving, flag-waving people around that if the government would just get off our backs and stop telling us the government's there to support us, not tell us what to do. And they would just get out of our way and support us. I think we can manage ourselves as long as it's not total anarchy.
And the right isn't the right of the old. The thing that they had against the right of the 70s, 60s, whatever, is they thought that the religious right was trying to impose their values and make you do things. That's not how the right is now. The right is, let me live. If you're gay, let me just live as a gay person. If you're straight, let me live as a gay person. Let's not force people to live a certain way. And that's the difference now. The left is trying to force you to live or accept what they want. And we're just like, let us be. I mean, I'm white, he's black. We get along perfectly. Nothing's perfect.
We get by. We get along.
Wow. You better tell me you're joking.
I'm not, though. I'm not lying.
Oh, wow. I think we need to talk after this episode.
Perfect. No, we do. We get along very well. We wouldn't do this for 18 months if we didn't.
Even though he's not a Rams fan.
Oh, gee. It's one of the reasons why we get along.
And he's in love with Brady.
All right. This is good. I know we said before we love the suggestions, and this one, and like Brian alluded to, I'm surprised I hadn't heard it.
You know what else he hasn't heard? We're going to do for you in the weeks to come. We're going to do Samson for you. So wait for it.
I haven't heard that one. I won't listen to it.
And while we're waiting for the comment that Cedric's going to get, you look for a comment. I'm going to pimp our hats. So please, we got these logos. We got this logo. I swear I am going to put our face, that half and half face, on a hat. I will do it. I promise. Hit us with comments and it'll make me do it even faster.
I like this one. It's very short and succinct and to the point. It's from Beverly and Chrissy. It's two, like Cedric and Brian. Do you guys have a YouTube channel? You guys should start. Beverly and Chrissy. And they simply say, it was wonderful to watch two men agree with being American. Thank you. And this was from our America song with Tom McDonald.
Another America.
But I think
is that Beverly who wrote over the Black Lives Matter stuff back in the day?
I don't think that was her. Okay. And maybe it is. I don't know.
Wasn't that her name, Beverly?
Yeah, Beverly and Chrissy. Yeah. Thank you, Beverly and Chrissy. We appreciate that.
Remember, we want some video comments. We haven't seen them yet. We want them. Remember, upload it to your Google Drive and then share the link at cedricandbrian@gmail.com.
Yes. And like I said, we're just two men. And like we did with Aaron Lewis's last song, we're not alone. You guys aren't alone. There's a lot of us who think alike, and the left is trying to make you think that you're an idiot for thinking the way you think. Hold the line. Keep thinking it. Keep speaking the truth, and we will overcome this.
Don't tread on me.
Right. So make sure you guys make sure you subscribe, ring that bell, and please continue sharing our videos with everyone you know. We really appreciate it. And until next time, if you're a city boy or a country boy, continue being good to each other. Until next time, I'm Cedric.
And I'm Brian. We'll see you later.
Bye.